Hello everyone, Aerophite here, and welcome to Playing with Command Blocks. And today we will be playing with them in Snapshot 13W38C, which is the newest snapshot to come out for Minecraft as of today's date, which is September 23rd, 2013. Now, today is a special day because I'm going to be responding to a subscriber. He wanted me to make a specific mob for him, and I don't know why, because it's like the easiest mob to make ever. He was like, I don't know how to do this. It'd be great if I could have the command. Da 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 da. Now, and it was so easy. It only ended up being about 6 lines in a notepad document. Yeah. Okay, so in all seriousness, this command is very complex. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how I came up to the conclusion, but I will point out a conclusion on how to make it, I'm sorry. But I will point out a few things about it that you might want to change or something like that, right? Okay, and I will put the command in the description below this video. Okay, so what he wanted, and I will read the message for you, says, could you do this mob that I will use in my map? It will be easier to do if I know the command. It is a skeleton with white leather armor, with unbreaking 10,000, or I mean, sorry, 1,000, and a chicken head and a stone sword. It should have weakness 5 and resistance 5. His name should be Ancient Chicken Warrior, and he should be riding a skeleton horse with resistance 5, and the horse should not have a name. Okay, so first things to note. Resistance 5 makes a mob invincible. Second thing to note, when you do this command, there is a duration effect on the active effects that you have on the mob, such as resistance and weakness, right? Now, for the sake of this video, and for the sake of not having a whole bunch of invincible mobs in my world, I've only set that duration to 100, and it stands for 100 ticks in the game, which is not that long at all, like 5 seconds, maybe. Probably longer than that, but it's not that long. If you want the mob to be invincible forever, you can put a very, 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 very large number. Don't ask me what the number is, but you can make a very large number, and it will last for a long time. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, when you are doing the commands for the effects, they have this active one. I'll go ahead and show you the command. Or amplifier, here we go. Really close up. Amplifier, right? This amplifier corresponds to the level. Now, he said he wanted level 5, and as you can see, I put 4 here. But 0 counts as 1. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So really, 4 is the 5th. So that is, I guess in this case, it's resistance 5. So ID 11 is resistance. I don't remember what the ID for weakness is, but we'll show it sometime in here. And as you can see, I put it at duration 100. Okay. Now, with the horse, it's a lot like my original horse video, except for I put riding there because you want the skeleton horse riding it. And the horse has the saddle item, right, of a saddle, and you put type 4. Type 4 is a skeleton horse. Okay. Now, another thing to note as we go back here and all that good stuff. You name it just like you always do. You put effects on it. It looks like effect 18 might be weakness. Yeah, ID 18, right? But whenever you want to put a skull on it, you have to put the skull in the head place of the equipped command. Head is 397. But in order to get a player head, which is basically what we're doing, you have to put damage 3. Okay, that will spawn a player head on top of it. And then you have to put who the skull owner is. In this case, I put MHF_chicken. This corresponds to a player that Mojang has created that is guaranteed to always have a chicken skin, right? So if you want a chicken head on it, you got chicken, right? Okay, now a lot of this stuff is repetitive. So this is color that, and that's color corresponding to FFF, FFF, and Hex, which is pure white. And then here's all the enchantment levels. And as you can see, I had to do that quite a bit because it's all the armors and yada yada, and it's inside the equip command. Okay, so that's the entire command. I'm not going to go over it in detail because it's just too long. Okay, so there's the command in full if you want to look at it, right? And here's the mob. Now, the skin servers are down. As you can see on mine, I don't have my skin either. But I promise you that that is a chicken head, and it is hilarious. That's just my opinion, I guess, but I think it's hilarious. Now, here's something to note about putting it on a skeleton horse, or a horse at all, right? When you have a tamed horse, and you're riding it, only the person on top can move it. So like the skeleton in this case. However, the way that the riding and stuff works with Minecraft is that, or at least for mobs, the bottom entity has to control movement. And the top entity is where you spawn. So I wanted to spawn 2 over and 1 up, and so that's where the skeleton's spawn point is, not the horse's, even though the horse is the one standing there. But the horse can't move because the top entity does not control movement. So the only way for the horse to move is if it's moving on its own, which is not going to do if tamed. So by doing exactly what he wanted, we just made a mob that does nothing, because I can go to survival and this entity will not hurt me. It's impossible for it to hurt me. It can't attack me because only the bottom mob attacks, I guess. So this isn't that good, right? So my suggestion is to put it on a mob that does attack. Now the only one that really makes sense is a spider, so this is basically a spider jockey, right? And because it's daytime, this mob will not attack me, but if I made it night, it would attack me. The ancient chicken warrior itself won't attack me, though. See? Only the skeleton will. So the sword and all that stuff doesn't really matter. That's why the skeletons have bows on them when they're riding it as spider jockeys. So just a thought, might want to make that into a bow as well. Okay, so I'm going to do like time set 1300, and you'll see that this mob will start attacking me, and it's coming for me, and all that good stuff. And, you know, the spider doesn't have weakness, so it's just going to hit me. Alright, if I kill the spider, the ancient chicken warrior will come after me, and it still hurts. Alright, now I have a sword that's pretty beast. I made it just for this experiment, so it's like, I called it one shot, right? And it has a 10,000 sharpness, like it's strong. Now, to prove that the mob is invincible when it's first spawned, I can do this, and this is because of the resistance 5, and it's just going to be invincible until the effect runs out. Right, duration wears out, right? And so yeah, that's my thing. I would put it on spider. I might also give it a bow so that it can actually attack, and otherwise the mob's pretty cool. Okay, I hope you liked the video, guys. I hope that I answered that guy's question to the best of my abilities anyway. And if anybody else wants to see anything mob related, anything related, I'm having a lot of fun messing with these commands. So if there's anything you want to see, please let me know, because I will do them regardless, but I would like to do things that y'all are actually interested in. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Later.